Good afternoon, Monadnock region, and welcome to GOMO today. GOMO holiday. It is the afternoon of Friday, December 3rd, the first Friday in December, and it has officially now become Peterborough's hometown holiday weekend. It's on now. And we're here at GoMonadnock to cover all this for you, to break it down, to give you the preview, and we'll see you later on live at some of the events. I am here in this brief stopover in the Space Lounge as your host and Christmas captain, Chris DiLoretto, here also with my co-host who will not get lost in the woods.
It's Zoe Roten-Heinsman. So today in Peterborough, there's all kinds of stuff going on, starting at the Chamber of Commerce downtown. There is cookies and cocoa. Is there cocoa at that one?
I believe.
With Santa.
Yep.
And you are one of the judges of the cookie contest. Sorry, I have a cat about to jump on me here.
Oh no, that's all right.
He's feeling very
Yes.
festive as well.
Yes, if you're looking to submit bribes for the cookie contest, you can reach out to myself, Tyler Ward, Select Board Chair, and I apologize for forgetting the name, but the lovely woman who owns the Macron shop. Macron.
And
Macron is the president of France, sorry. Who is also in the United States right now, but anyways.
I don't know if this has been officially announced. Does Santa have a vote on this or not? Is it just you
absolutely
three?
Not. No, I think
Santa's
that when
just
we
a
present
witness.
the winner of the cookie contest and allow the town to eat the cookies, it will be with the royal blessing of Santa.
I see. So he's not a voter. What happens when the winner is announced? Like, do people what happens with the cookies after that? Do
I
people
was going to
just
say, I thought you meant what happens
free-for-all?
with the winner. And I was going to say, I think we lift them up on a chair and carry them around the town and present them to the Christmas tree. But
Okay, I was also curious about that.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting question. I don't know the answer. What I do understand is that I think that the cookies become available widely at around 5:30 or 6, or perhaps they just take a sample from each plate and put them out right at 5, because we're judging like right at 5 to be announced. I believe it's 6.
Gotcha.
So
at 6 is also the tree lighting.
Yes,
very important event that goes
Very
along
important.
with that announcement.
Yes, Putnam Park.
Is it too late to enter cookies? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. I don't know who you talk to, but
run down there right now.
Bring your cookies down to the. Is it in the chamber or the townhouse?
It's in the townhouse. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, the townhouse.
In the townhouse.
In the
Hosted by
townhouse. Bring it down to
hosted
the
by-
seat of the realm
Bring your cookies to be judged.
to be judged. I will be
Also-
fair. Tough, but fair.
That sounds like you. Also at that same time, 5 to 7 p.m., at the community center, there's the opening of the holiday trees. So different groups, people, whoever wants to do a themed holiday tree have been hard at work setting up their trees and decorating them according to their theme, and you'll get to see them. At 5 p.m., you'll get to vote on your favorites, and that will be available to see and to vote on all weekend, Friday 5 to 7, Saturday 9 to 7, Sunday 11 to 3. But if you want caroling campfires, then you should go down there 5 to 7 p.m. tonight, Friday, and Saturday. You have 2 chances for that.
Hit them both.
At the bunker. Campfires at the bunker.
That's right.
Also, during this magical 2-hour period, at the Peterborough Town Library, there's an opening reception for a brand new exhibit. There's also an exhibit at the Max T. Either goes. What have we learned here? I don't remember.
We'll call it Max T.
All right. At the Max T Makerspace, there's also an opening for their new holiday small works exhibit. That'll be fun.
Yeah, and I just want to throw in there, one of the artists that is being featured is none other than Brandy Patterson, who I believe has been on the show, and she's also the wife of our sound lord, Chad Patterson, and she had an installation at the Peterborough Library earlier this year, and they're in Manchester, so I mean, extra props for really fostering that Peterborough connection. I mean, I love having her art return here again.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see what small thing she made.
Absolutely.
She painted. First Friday will be going
Eve
on.
Pierce will be singing at that too. Sorry, we should mention that, right?
Wait, oh right.
At Max
That's
T.
right.
That's a draw. None other
Totally.
than Eve Pierce will be singing at that reception at the Max T.
Yes. She was just in that Sondheim show. We did
Which
the
was
interview with,
fabulous.
yeah, Mr. Delorto for that one. It was great. She's fantastic, and you should definitely see the art and Eve and
Yeah,
hear
if you
Eve.
listen to that interview with Michael Dell'Orto, he had a lot of very, very high praise for Eve's voice. And having seen the program, absolutely none of it was an exaggeration.
Agreed. Let's see. There's something else happening from 5 to 7 on Friday tonight, which is, I believe, just the first Friday events, which are not all holiday themed. Some of them are just shops and restaurants being open as
But I'm
they,
sure they're well decorated, and everyone will,
yes,
will have their greatest holiday merry spirits about them.
yeah. There's some special first Friday sales and discounts that different businesses in Depot Square have too.
Good
So,
times are promised.
yes, indeed.
Yes, but that again, not to be Peterborough supremacist here. There's a lot going on this weekend. In fact, all of the major community celebrations of the area seem to be, or I shouldn't say all, but a huge chunk of them are taking place this weekend. I mean, we have Saturday, despite as far as we know, as of the time of this recording. We will update if anything changes. But this is, despite the weather, the Fire and Ice Parade in Greenfield is still scheduled for Saturday the 3rd, and which is tomorrow, of course. And so there's an all day festivities for this from 2 to 4. There's a festival of trees at the Meeting House. The Historical Society Museum is open from 3 to 6. At 4:30, the Friends of the Library are doing the library tree lighting with caroling and hot drinks. At 5 o'clock is the actual Fire and Ice Parade going down Main Street to Oak Park, not to be missed. And then in Oak Park, there's food, bonfires, gas heaters, music, hay rides, and more. 6:30 to 7:30, treats and pictures for kids with Santa. And at 8 p.m., the winners of the parade are announced. Pretty good festivity, it seems like they've got
Yeah.
going on in Greenfield. And even if you are, say, a Peterborough partisan, now that the Lantern Walk has been moved to Sunday, which we'll talk about in a moment, this frees you up if you want to hop over to Greenfield and continue that holiday cheer throughout the entire weekend. We've also got on Saturday Francistown tree lighting. This is tomorrow from 4 to 6 p.m. This is down at the Blue Bear Inn family? Where is this? Downtown Francistown somewhere. Uh,
So I think that this might be, I think there's two things going on in Francistown this
okay.
weekend.
Yes, please.
Or this one is next weekend. This one at the
Oh,
Blueberry
I'm
Inn. So
so sorry.
Francistown gives you two opportunities to see a tree being
Oh,
lit.
yeah, I was going to say I was lying. All right. So, yeah, okay. I was reading something from next week.
Yeah. That one is next weekend. This weekend is the downtown Francistown, like official downtown tree lighting. That
Oh,
one's on Sunday at
I
4
see.
p.m. on the town common.
Thank you for
And
that
then
correction.
what's that?
I said, thank you for that correction. I was giving completely incorrect information.
Based on the incorrect information that I gave you. But no, this Sunday is the official Francistown tree lighting, and there's going to be the lighting itself on the town common. But the real draw for this Francistown event is that in the town hall, There's going to be refreshments, hot beverages, but even better than that, some local homeschoolers have been practicing for weeks now with carols and a cute little play featuring lots of child reindeer.
Hmm.
Um, and it sounds like it's going to be a great time. And that happens at 4 p.m. on
That is
Sunday.
awesome. That's awesome. And I just want to hop back to tomorrow again, real quick, because there's actually two things. Just jumping back to Peterborough for a second, we have the Peterborough's Handel's Messiah. That thing is finally coming back. That's going to be at the UU Church, I believe, downtown
Yes.
at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So that's always phenomenal. Great, great treat. Highly recommend that. Also in Peterborough, though, going back to our good friends at the Max T Makerspace, um, they have a couple of things going on. From 10 to 2, there's Hack Your Holiday Sweater. So you can go over there, bring a sweater. There's cookies and cocoa. It's an open house, and they will help you sew, patch, button, like do LED stuff and screen print, like make your own awesome holiday custom thing. Sounds kind of awesome, honestly. Sounds great. And at the same time, at the same place,
The
um,
the next week. That's the next week.
oh, that's next week. All right. I'm not going to give you false information again. So we'll talk about that next time because we're going to come back next Friday with more information. But that's just bring a sweater and bring $30 for the whole family. So for however many sweaters are in your family, $30 covers you. Bring it over to the Max T. I hear Roy himself is going to give the final like seal of approval on the sweaters.
I
Um,
think he actually is leading that workshop.
oh, okay. Well, I was making that up, but
I think that he really is involved there with all those cool machines they have over there.
well, that's badass. And then,
In Jaffrey tomorrow,
yeah,
Saturday, you can
yeah.
go see White Christmas at the Park Theater
Ooh,
at
yes,
7
classic.
p.m.
Irving Berlin.
And they were saying, I forget who was saying it, but it's like supposed to be extra fantastic on a giant movie screen.
I believe it. And the Park Theater, if you haven't been there, is a special theater to, see a movie or a performance at. It's very, very nice. Highly recommend. There's also a couple of Saturday Santa appearances. The Santa will be at the Peterborough Community Center on Saturday tomorrow at 10 to 11 a.m. So a little early morning stopover. You can see the trees, see Santa at the same time. Also at the Cathedral of the Pines, which is I haven't been over there in a couple of months. It'd be great to get over there. They've got Santa from 12 to 3. Um, and then there's a number of fairs.
Oh yeah, craft fairs. If you have like local shopping that you still want to do, uh, there's the Battle of the Elementary School fairs, so you have to choose your favorite
Choose
between
your
Temple
favorite
or
town.
Francistown.
Do you like Temple
Pick,
better? Do you like Francistown better? We could have a debate about this. We don't have time in this little brief video, but we'll come back to
yeah,
this.
you can choose silently too. We don't have to get into a debate. Just go to the school that is your favorite
Temples
in
is
the town that
longer.
is your favorite.
You have a bigger opportunity to go to temples.
I was in Francistown today, and the time that I had there is wrong. They're both from 10 to 3 on
Oh, they
Saturday.
probably
So
they probably changed it to compete.
yeah, I don't know. That's what the signs in the town were saying was 10 to 3. There's also the return of the classic in my heart, Pine Hill Holiday Fair.
If you want to say
Um,
screw the public schools altogether.
or if you just love
I'm
the
just
idea of
I'm kidding. I'm
gnomes
kidding. I'm kidding.
at your nativity scene,
Yes.
which, some of us enjoy that
Has a
idea.
certain appeal. It has a certain appeal.
So you can go there all day on Saturday. It's really like it's not just for shopping. It's really like you can make crafts, you can see circus performances, you can see music. Is there music? I don't know.
There's
I want
usually
there to
some
be music.
singing, I want to say. I think it or there's instruments, I think, in the big room. There's people like on like violin and piano and stuff.
Maybe so. There's a puppet show. There's like a
It's
just
good
like all
puppetry.
kinds of
Yeah.
little magical fun things that you can do there.
It's
That's
cool.
on Saturday.
There's a
That's
pocket lady.
Yes, she's got a big coat with pockets, and you give her like a buck, and you pick which pocket you want a treat out of. It's really fun.
And then there's
Might
like a
get a crystal.
weird there's like a cloud room. I forget what they call it.
The Crystal Cave.
The Crystal Cave. How could I forget that? Yeah,
How could you forget the
the
Crystal Cave?
Crystal Cave.
Because we haven't been able to go there for so many years at this point.
So many years. Yes. So there's a lot going on.
But
On
the adults only night, I've never made it to myself. Have
me
you?
either.
Yeah, if you want to try out adults only Pine Hill Holiday
That's
Fair,
tonight.
that's tonight.
That's tonight.
We don't
And
know what happens
I
there.
want to say it starts. Yeah, we've never known what goes on at adults only time at Pine Hill, but that's you can hit the Peterborough tree lighting and still make it over there. That's from 6:30 to 9:30. It's even an adult time frame. But
Yeah,
don't bring your
nice.
kids. This is after hours. Steiner after dark.
If you go, report back. We're curious.
Please let us know. I don't think we'll be there. Um, and then lastly, though, Sunday, of course, top event, um, the Children of the Arts Peterborough Lantern Walk, Lantern Parade will be Sunday. Originally scheduled for Saturday, rescheduled due to the weather, which I am glad about. And it's at 6 p.m. So that will be awesome. I think Santa's coming back for that.
Possibly.
Yeah. So
Not, I don't know if I have word on that.
we'll see. You come and find out if Santa's there. You will see a magical procession of lanterns from the bank all the way down to the big wide distance, all the way down to Putnam Park, where everyone will converge in a really spectacular constellation of glowing lights to mark the season. It's a very special time.
It really is. Can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. And then there's maybe what, one other thing in like another town?
Yes, on Sunday, Bennington is doing their Christmas, which you it all ends before the Lantern Parade. So again, you can make a whole festive day out of Sunday as well. There's a nativity scavenger hunt. You
That's
can
cool.
like pick up a passport and your scavenger hunt at Town Hall, the VFW or Bennington Congregational Church, and then like whenever you all day, like between 11 and 3, you can scavenge and you can hunt. Then at 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., there's warm drinks and treats on the town green, and then they're doing a nativity play at 4:30.
That's
And
cool.
then to top it all off, they're also like Greenfield doing a lighted truck and tractor parade at
Wow.
5 p.m. So
Wow.
Bennington has a lot
Strong
planned for
showing
that day.
from
Yeah.
Bennington. Strong showing. Um, on the other hand, if you'd like to go in the other direction, there is also the lighting of the Dublin Christmas tree, um, which will be accompanied by a ukulele sing along led by the Monadnock Ukulele Group and Song Circle musicians. The tree lighting will start at 4 in the Yankee parking lot, and the sing along will begin at 5. Refreshments will be served. So that sounds rather nice. And then also, there's another Messiah. Man, this whole region is just blowing up with the Christmas this weekend. This is it. This is the weekend. Don't be sick this weekend. Don't be busy don't be busy with other stuff, because this is the time to capture it. If you miss Messiah in Peterborough, or if you just want to go to all Messiahs, this one is in Milford at 4 p.m. on Sunday. And this is the community chorus with orchestral accompaniment directed by Heidi Welch. And that's at the United Methodist Church in Milford. What a weekend. What a weekend, everybody. We here at GoMonadnock wish you the most festive and joyous and bright of holidays that you can possibly have. And this is when it starts. This weekend. This is the real way to kick off your season on the right note and have a good attitude and not get bogged down by any of those like negative things that you might think about. Now, not this year. Not this year. This is going to be a great time. We're going to have a wonderful holiday.
Agreed.
And on that note, we will. We were going to be doing some live videos from some of this stuff. You can expect to see us at the Peterborough tree lighting. We're going to pop by the art installation at Max T. We will certainly be at the Lantern Parade, where we hope to broadcast all of these things as much as possible. So watch the GoMonadnock page. And Perhaps we'll make it through the community center Christmas trees on Saturday. Who knows? We'll grab whatever we can and present it to you, and we will continue to do that all of the rest of the weekends throughout the season. Big proponents of Christmas over here. All right. Thank you, everybody. We will see you later on, and enjoy. Ho, ho, ho. This is the beginning. Get into the spirit. Force yourself. All right. We will see you later. All right.